How to clean vinyl siding. Have you ever looked at your home to find out that there is dust everywhere and cobwebs have built up on the vinyl siding? Your vinyl siding is a huge component of your home's exterior, so if it's looking a bit worse for wear, it's hard not to notice it. Vinyl siding's big benefit is that it is a cinch to clean, no matter how dirty it is. You can hire a company to pressure wash your house, or you can take this job on yourself. Cleaning vinyl siding isn't difficult and only requires a few simple tools and supplies. Here we'll teach you everything you need to know about how to clean vinyl siding safely and effectively. Welcome to Best Choices. This video will tell you how to preparing for safe, easy cleaning, performing basic cleanings, and deep cleaning the siding. Now let's get started. Things you'll need. 1. Garden hose. 2. Bucket. 3. Dish soap. 4. Garden hose trigger sprayer. 5. Ladder. 6. Extension handle. 7. Soft bristle brush. Method 1. Preparing for safe, easy cleaning. Number 1. Walk around the house, examining for any loose siding or boards. This is especially important if you plan to use a pressure washer. However, be careful, as a pressure washer can damage your siding. Keep your eye out for bigger gaps than normal between the slats, making a mental note to wash these areas by hand with a soft bristled brush. Number 2. Cover any shrubs, bushes, or flowers with a light sheet to protect them. You'll have to do each section of the house individually, so you can just cover the side you're working on and move the sheets when you're done. While this may not be necessary if you're just using water to clean the side, it is essential if you use soap or chemical cleaners. Pre-water any gardens or shrubs. The extra water will dilute any soap that creeps in. You should also cover any electrical outlets or AC units, anything that could be damaged by the soap. Number 3. Close the windows and doors, and consider removing the screens. Make sure the house is watertight unless you want to be cleaning indoor mildew as well. Removing the screens will only be necessary if you want to use a pressure washer, which can damage and loosen them. Number 4. Do a quick mildew check if determining whether or not to use soap or just water. Most vinyl siding is extremely easy to clean, and simply scrubbing with water will loosen and remove most dirt. However, mold and mildew is a different story. To test if something is mildew or just dirt, spray it with a drop of bleach. Mildew will turn white, and dirt will remain brown. Number 5. Whenever possible, refer to your manufacturer's instructions for detailed cleaning advice. This is usually a better safe than sorry tip, but you should always turn to the manufacturer for any specific tips for your siding. The solutions here will work for almost every house out there, but there could be more useful tips for your specific siding if need be. Did this video help you? Let's comment below, yes or no. Method 2. Performing basic cleanings. Number 1. Use a soft bristled brush and garden hose to clean the vinyl siding. Vinyl is remarkably easy to keep clean with a simple rinse if you do it often enough. Unless there is mold, mildew, or tough/thick stains where some additional scrubbing may be needed. For single-story houses, a garden hose with an attached nozzle should suffice. For multi-story houses, you'll likely not reach without an extension pole. Number 2. Plan to work on a sunny day without a lot of wind, if possible. Wind will pick up dust and dirt that may stick to the walls, and slow-drying vinyl can leave streaks. Neither are serious issues, but if you work with the weather you'll have an easier, neater job. Number 3. Work on only one wall or section at a time to prevent streaking. You'll be much more effective if you work in small areas, which will help you keep track of what you've done. Furthermore, you want to rinse the walls off before they dry completely to get rid of the dirt for good, which will be impossible if you try to tackle too large of an area. Number 4. Start from the bottom, running the hose side to side as you move up. You don't want to wash the walls from the top down, as this will tend to lead to streaks of dirt instead of a clean wall. If using a pressure washer, do not use the highest setting, keep it low and gentle. Number 5. Spray at eye level whenever possible, preventing water from pushing in between the siding. If you have slats, the stacked horizontal bars of vinyl, you want to try not to force the water between the layers of vinyl. As you get higher up the house, the hose will be hitting less powerfully, and this isn't as much of a concern. Still, when possible, blast at a downward angle, or straight on, to prevent loosening the vinyl siding in any way. Number 6. Work away from the corners, shooting water away from any gaps. Work in the direction of curved areas, corners, or molding. Again, you're trying to prevent water from getting stuck or lodged in openings in the siding. If left in dark, cool areas, this moisture can quickly turn into mold or mildew. Number 7. Consider cleaning around windows and doors by hand with a soft bristled brush. You want to be careful at any junctions or areas where you can get under the siding. Consider using a long-handled brush, or removing the screens and scrubbing with a cloth and water from the inside of the window. These same rules apply near wiring, plumbing, and gutters as well. At the very least, lower the pressure considerably before proceeding. Number 8. After you've working completely up from the bottom, rinse the whole wall from the top down. The first run will dissolve and dislodge the dirt and grime, and it will stay wet as water from above trickles down. Your rinse, which should start from the very top, then removes all of the dirty water to leave your house spick and span. Did this video help you? Let's comment below, yes or no. Method 3. Deep cleaning the siding. Number 1. Fill a large bucket with warm water and dissolve soap or cleaner in it. Pour a few tablespoons of dishwashing liquid into the bucket until the water is soapy. Use a soft bristled brush and soapy water for tough mold and mildew. Other cleaning mixtures include 2/3 S water and 1/3 white vinegar make a gentle, natural, and safe cleaner. For tougher jobs, 2/3 cup powdered detergent, 1/3 cup powdered household cleaner, TSP, and around a quart of bleach with a gallon of water. Note, not safe if you have animals. Natural cleaners like Simple Green, or oxygen bleach, can fight tough stains without damaging your lawn and landscaping. Number 2. Buy a long extending pole, if you do not already have one. The best way to clean siding is by hand, but you won't be able to reach without an extending pole. They are available at hardware stores, such as Home Depot in the US. You can also find a pole online on popular retail websites, such as Amazon. A typical pole costs less than US $50. Number 3. Get a soft bristle brush with a screw-on handle. You can Google siding brush to find brushes specifically for vinyl siding. The brush will be attached to your extending pole. To make sure the length of the pole is sufficient, check the height of your house. Don't use the rough or coarse brushes, you want something soft to prevent scratching. Number 4. Soak the brush into the warm, soapy water and scrub from the bottom up. Wash what you can reach from the starting point, redipping your brush whenever it starts to dry. The brush should be dripping wet at all times. Don't worry about the streaks yet, this is why you work from the bottom up, it keeps everything wet for the eventual rinse off. For serious cleanings, you may need to do extra scrubbing. Number 5. Use a garden hose to rinse the house from the top down. This is the golden rule of cleaning vinyl: brush from the bottom up, rinse from the top down. This ensures that the water carries all of your dirt down and away, instead of letting it dry back onto the siding. Number 6. Let the house dry on its own. Once you have washed all the areas you need to, clean your equipment, put them away, and leave your house to dry on its own. Did this video help you? Let's comment below, yes or no. Tips. 1. You could also use a hose with a soap dispenser and brush attached to it. Warnings. 1. Be sure that your ladder has a solid base under it to ensure that you don't fall. 2. Be careful around outlets and light fixtures. 3. Do not wash near or get your ladder near any overhead wires. It could be a shocking experience. Did this video help you? Let's comment below, yes or no.